Hello and welcome everyone back to my another short video. So this time I'm gonna teach you how you can run locally your own private GPT. This means that you can run your own large language model as Ollama or Gemma, QAQ, where there's a lot of reasons or at least cool models that you can run locally. Well, this solution gives us opportunity to run any model we want. We can run image processing, audio processing, text processing. It supports multimodality. It only depends on what CPU or GPU you have on your own machine. Well, basically, I will use Ollama, and this fantastic tool that's developed and released new versions every day. And main benefits of it is that you can run these very cool and amazing models locally without any risk to your privacy or data. It can run offline, and there won't be any leak risk. So usually, if you already heard about Ollama, you probably know that it provides us a terminal solution how we can communicate with large language models with our private assistants, and we'll come to this. But basically, right now I'll demonstrate everything on Windows, but for running this on Linux or Mac is pretty straightforward and simple. But I think on Windows it is most headache because you need to run Docker, and mostly there comes the problems. So I personally don't have a very powerful GPU. I have 1080 Ti GPU, and it's pretty old, and you'll see how simple I can run large language models and how do they fit into my GPU and how I simply can communicate with it. And I can use whatever I want. For example, if you own a company or you are an engineer in your company and you need to create your internal chat assistant, you can run this solution because fully 100% private, and there is no risk to leak your private data, company data, and etc. So basically, I'm not going too much into details. I simply demonstrate how everything works and how easy it is to run all these solutions. So if you go to Ollama, you can see that on the homepage you can download this Ollama. So it depends, it doesn't matter what operating system you use, you download it and install. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do this. So next step, let's see on, for example, on their GitHub. You can see that it's updated 2 days ago. It's recently. So as I said, it's updated almost every day, and there is a lot of recently released models. And you can see Gemma is one of the latest, and QAQ, for example, comparing it to ChatGPT or R1 Mini or etc., other popular models. And yeah, that's why it's time for you to decide whether you want to use the local models, for example, for your privacy. And you might see that first I want to mention that if you don't have GPU, it might be hard to for you because this requires a lot of RAM and computing power, and if you're gonna run this on CPU, the response will be very slow, but it's still gonna work. So simply you can try out with the smaller models on CPU. Otherwise, if you have GPU, you can go with larger models, as I will do and I will demonstrate. So for example, to fit 7B model, you need at least 8 gigabytes of RAM on your GPU. And if you wanted to fit 30 billion model, you need 60 gigabytes of GPU, and so on. You might see that there is a lot of models, but that just to understand how much you need. So let's go back here. As I said, I can download this and I install this. So if I open the terminal, for example, when you install, you won't see anything. It's simply gonna close and nothing happens. So what you can do is you can write Ollama, for example, and this means that it's already working. And if I write help, let's see what it gives us. The same commands as before. And this is all the commands that you can use when you use Ollama. So for example, if I write Ollama minus version, let's see what version I'm running in this one. And right now, we would like to run these pretty cool models. So let's go to our models, and you might see that popular is Gemma, QEQ, Deepseek, China model, Llama 3, and then etc. And free Facebook model is also very amazing and very fast and gives a lot of results. But for demonstration, I can show you how it works with a Deepseek model. So I can open my terminal and I can list what models I have. So let's write it, Llama list. I have already 3 models on my own computer, and if you would like to install any other model, for example, let's go to Phi. Let's go to the smaller, as an example, Llama 3.2, and we want to install 1 billion model. You can copy this command and you open your terminal and you simply Ollama run Llama 3.2 billions, and this is gonna download this kind of model and you will be able to run this. But right now I already have 3 different models as Gemma, QEQ, and Deepseek. Let's look how they work there. So I can cancel there. Let's try, for example, Deepseek is the pretty fast one. So I write Ollama run Deepseek, this one. And it takes a little time to load this model into my GPU. So on another window, can open my GPU to see how it works. So let's open NVIDIA SMI. I have 3 GPUs, and it probably is loaded on all of these GPUs. On Ubuntu is a little simpler to check them, but let's see. Let's type hello, who are you? Hello, who are you? Okay, so this is a reasoning model and it gives us very specific details. I made a typo mistake here, so it seems like terms of security codes. Could you clarify what are you referring? So let's ask again. Hello, who are you? I should keep it friendly and straightforward. Maybe explains I'm created to help with information. I have no real presence. So this Deepseek R1. So you might see that it responded very quickly, and it already runs locally on my 3 GPUs, and it works just fine. So next step is we don't want to communicate with it always through the terminal, because we don't want to save something on history. So our previous conversations, we want to switch between models to check which is better and so on. So there is another very, very amazing solution. It's called OpenWebUI. So to install this, let's go to the GitHub page, and it has a lot of stars. As you may see, 84,000 stars on GitHub. This is very popular repository, and it's also updated every day. And key features, there's a lot of key features as it types. It supports Ollama, OpenAI, responsive design, there is model builders, tools, RAG, web search, web browsing, image generation. Well, there is huge functionality that we can't even imagine that it's available as open source. So if I would open how to install, I would write pip install, but we don't want to install it locally on our Python. It's better to use this in Docker because we would face way less errors. So for example, if I want to run this, if Ollama on your computer, use this command. For example, I already have installed Ollama, so I could use this command, but this does not include the GPU support. So I can use, for example, with GPU support, this would be this command. But for example, if you don't know what is Docker and how to install it, first you should go to the Docker and install it. So on Windows, you can download Docker desktop and install, and it's good to go. But first, you need to dig a little deeper to understand what is WSL2 and enable on your computer. So this is like a when you're on Windows, you have a Linux subsystem working in a backend. So you need to enable this Linux subsystem on a Docker so you could access to it. And when it's everything enabled, you install Docker, everything works, you can move to this web UI. So let's go here, and I can, as it tells, I can run this like that simply. So, and you go to terminal, and I open new window, and I can type this, but this will not work for me because I already have it running on my computer. So if I open the Docker, you might see that OpenWebUI it is running, and I can open this link. So for example, okay, I need. So here it is running. One difference is what I showed you, that is not that straightforward right now. But first time when you run this, it will ask you to log in. You'll need to sign up an account, and then you'll be able to log in. So this is one disadvantage of this kind of solution, but this is only one-time stuff, and other times you can run this totally offline. And yeah, you might see that's already running, and I have here all my models that I downloaded, such as Deepseek, QAQ, Gemma, and etc. So right now you saw that I ran this Deepseek model, so I can access this. Okay, bye. And let's see how list running models. Okay, Ollama PS. So it right now runs Deepseek. It is 6 GB of size and so on. So let's go back here, and if I type hello, who are you, and let's type it, it will tell me that hello, I'm Deepseek R1 model, an artificial intelligence assistant created by Deepseek. I'm at your service, and I would be delighted to assist you with a unique use or task you might have. Okay, so great, you might see that it works, and it simply has this kind of chat, like a chat GPT or etc. We can record a voice to speak with it, we can, I don't know what it's called, we can web search, and there's a lot of stuff but we can do. For example, there might be no web search, and we go to our admin panel, where we can enable a lot of functionality. For example, web search enable, I use a DuckDuckGo as a browser, and that's cool, it works. What else? There is, for example, audio. It uses base model, faster whisper base for audio extraction, etc. Text to speech. It has multimodality functionality. You only need to enable it, integrate it, and you can use it. For example, images. Right now it uses OpenAI Dolly, but you can join this with Flux mode or other. Well, there's a huge functionality of it. So let's go back to my chat. For example, I type how to learn Python programming language, and what it will give me, let's see, let's search this on web, and let's see what it will give me. So it uses a DuckDuck search locally from my computer, and of course if you want to use this fully offline, the search will be disabled. But right now, let's see what it provides, what results it will give for me. Search at 6 sites, let's see, learn Python, Coursera. So as you might see, it uses a lot of sources to gather information and provide us solution. That's exactly the same what we can do with these amazing tools as Deepseek, OpenAI, Grok, and etc. Only difference that we are using this locally. So that's very cool, very cool. So this is a Deepseek R1 model. It's very small and it's not that accurate as I would like it to be. So let's move to another one, Gemma. This is one of the latest models. Let's open new tab here and let's ask him the same question. Python good. What are the best ways? Okay, who are you? Let's copy this question and let's see. Okay, first let's ask who are you? Who are you? Oh, I totally forgot to switch modal. So let's move to Gemma and let's ask again. Who are you? So this needs a little time to load this different model. So if I open my terminal and I write this Ollama PC, yeah, it still uses the same. Let's see, NVIDIA SMI. I can see that something is pushed into my NVIDIA GPU RAM. The temperature is insanely high. It's using a lot. Let's NVIDIA SMI. Yeah, it keeps loading this model into the memory. So let's give it a time a little and let's see what we can do with it when it finishes loading this model. Yeah, it should be already fine with the loading, and yeah. I'm Gemma, an OpenWebUI assistant. I'm large language model trained by Google DeepMind. The Gemma team are my creators. I'm an open weights model, which means I'm widely available to the public. I take text and images as input and output text only. I don't have access to tools, real-time information, or Google search. You can find more information out here. So you might see that it's one of the best models I recently released. And if I go to the models, I press on Gemma, we can open this comparison image, and you may see that it's 27 billion parameter, and it's already better than Deepseek V3 and slightly worse than Deepseek R1 and way better than O3 or Mini. But there's one difference, that we can use it locally on our own GPU, and this if you need, for example, to use this large language model for everyday stuff, automated stuff, you can save a lot of tokens really when you run this model locally on your own GPU, as you might see. So great, let's go back to this, and if I'll ask you the same question as before, where I asked how to learn Python programming language, this gives me 6 ways how I can do this. Let's ask it for Gemma. Let's see what it's gonna answer and how this looks. Yeah. So Gemma is not a reasoning model, so it gives us a result instantly, as for example Deepseek or any other model that we could use. For example, QAQ is reasoning model, and it also has 1 million pools, but Deepseek R1, you might see that it has 28 million pools, so amazingly popular. And yeah, that's cool. And if I go back to my local, this gives me a very detailed answer how I can learn it from basics, and I believe it will continue to type this information until it finishes. So that's all about this short video that I wanted to introduce you and explain you how you can run the large language models locally with top models available right now that are going one foot behind OpenAI, Grok, or any other top models that are trained with millions of dollars. And we get it open source for free, and it's up to us where and how we're gonna use it. So we will see where it goes. And yeah, for example, you can host this model on your somewhere else. If you have spare computer, you can host these models and you're gonna use it as a local model every day for your own reads. So right now I'm running this, as you saw, on 3 GPUs. I have 3 old GPUs, and it's running totally fine, fits into these GPUs, and I don't see any problem. One disadvantage is a little slower, but if you have a newer GPU, it will be faster, it will be easier to fit into, and you can use it instead of OpenAI or other tool. So that's great. That's what I wanted to show you. If you think that this information that I provided for you is useful, follow me, smash the like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions, comment it below this video, ask any questions, and I hope I'm gonna support and answer to them. So that's it about this video tutorial. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.